In this problem, and I don't have the text up here, but I do have the diagram, we are supposed to write the vertex form equation of the sculpture, which is in the shape of a parabola. Well, that means our answer is going to be an equation. There's vertex form of a parabola. Now, in the text, they actually do talk about the x represents the distance from the lower left side, and the y represents the height above the lower left side. But what that does is it makes the lower left side here the origin, because everything's measured off of that. Well, if this is the origin, that means the vertex up here is going to have the coordinates 4, 10, because you're moving 4 feet to the right and 10 feet up from the origin to get there. So since we know the vertex is 4, 10, we can plug 4 in for h in our equation and 10 in for k in our equation. The only thing we really need left to do is to figure out what a is. And that is admittedly the trickiest part. Now we know, here's what we know for sure about this parabola. If we go from the vertex, if we go 4 units to the right, we go 10 units down. And the reason I'm using 4 to the right and 10 down is because that's the only points we know for sure. Nothing else is really labeled. So I know on this graph, if I go 4 to the right, that I go 10 down. Now, on a parent parabola, like y equals x squared, something with an a value of 1, like this has, on a graph like that, I'm going to compare. If I went 4 to the right on that, I would not go down at all. I'd go up. Because when your a value is positive, you're opening up on your parabola. Specifically, I'd go up 4 squared, which is 16. So now I've got a comparison. 4 to the right on my graph means I'm dropping 10 units. 4 to the right on parent graph means I'd be going up 16 units. And the way you figure out what the a value is for your graph is to make a ratio out of these two things. Now that we've got an apples to apples comparison. So on my graph, or on this current graph, I'm going down 10. At the same point on a parent graph, I'd be going up 16. This is going to give you your a value when you make that apples to apples comparison. By the way, this simplifies to -5/8. So once you know all the missing pieces of your equation, you can write your answer. It'll be y equals, a is -5/8, quantity will be x minus 4 squared, and plus k will become plus 10. And that would be the equation in vertex form for the shape that they give us in this problem.